Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host, Delano, and I help restaurants increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth System. All right, so we have been, if you've been following the podcasts and all our episodes, you've seen that we've talked a lot about how you, for your restaurant, can increase your retention rate, how you can attract people, how you can get them to shop with you, how you can turn them into super fans and get them to refer other people to come and visit your restaurant and stuff like that. And today I want to talk about how you can kind of button all of that up and how you can actively be fueling persons towards this system that will automatically pull them in, get them to shop from you, get them to become your best customers, and then to become super fans, and to then refer other people to come and visit your restaurant and share in on the experience. All right, so we're going to go into that today and see how you can use paid ads to really fill your restaurant with new customers. All right, so let's dive right into that. Now, in the last episode, we talked about getting your referrals and getting your retention rate up. Now, all of this is one perfect system, right? It first deals with getting your best customers to come in, building your own channel of your best customers so you can engage with them, nurture them, and re-invite them to your restaurant again and again and again. All right. Then we talked about making sure that in attracting these people, you're making a good first impression. You want to put something in place where um, it's showing good on both desktop, mobile. It looks good, easy to use, makes them have that pleasing user interface. And then we spoke about showing the right content, giving the right information, making sure that they're educated and able to about your system, about what you're offering, so that they can make a decision, which is to go to your sales technology, however you're accepting the money, whether it be a POS, whether it be, cash in hand, whether it be, them swiping with their cards or paying online. But whatever sales technology that you're using, you're sending them right there because the information, the text that you're using is informing them and letting them know what they need to do next. That call to action: buy now, order now, book a reservation, make a call, and that's after getting them to the sales technology. One of two things can happen: they can either buy right away, or they can wait, and then you want to engage and build loyalty for both who wait and for those who buy. So those who wait, you will speak with them to get them to actually buy, and those who have bought, you want to engage with them, thank them for supporting you, ask for referrals, ask them to leave a review, things like that. Engage with them so that you can build that trust and that loyalty over time. All right, but today we're talking about, now you have that system, it's working on autopilot for you. How can you feed this system? All right, because say you don't want to only rely on getting referrals, you want to actively be attracting people to come to your restaurant so that you can increase your bottom line, right? The more customers you have, the better it is for your restaurant. All right, so we're going to talk about how you can use Facebook ads to fill your restaurant. All right, now, a lot of times when people do Facebook ads, they're looking to get sales, they're looking for immediate results. And the problem with that is it costs a lot of money. And for majority of restaurants, your cost ratio, your average order value is not high. For other businesses out there, high ticket, we would say it's no problem. If they even have to spend $100 to get one new client, they're making $5,000 for that client on average, for example. So they could even spend $1,000 to get a new client. But for restaurants, that's not going to work. All right. For restaurants, you need to be, think out of the box, be more strategic in how you're doing your ads. All right. So what we've come up with is a very cool way for you to do ads for restaurants. I'm going to share it with you in this podcast so that you can, take it and run with it. Or if you've seen, or my expertise or my knowledge, you would be like, hey, I want this guy to help me set up my Facebook ads and set up this system for me so that I can grow my revenue hands off, right? So let's dive into this now. This is a five-part system. All right. Doing an ad is not just creating the ad copy, the content and all of that and then letting it go out there. There's five parts to it, and I'm going to break down that five parts in this podcast so that you can know how you can set up this ad. All right. The first part is to make sure that you have an offer that will catch the attention of your audience. All right. And this offer will need to, you know narrowly target your audience so that they can feel spoken to, and it should give a high perceived value, right, that is being offered, so they can see that they're getting a great deal. Now, when we're doing ads for restaurants, we like to, target persons who are having their birthday within the month that we are running the ad. All right. Now, again, you want it to be something that will catch their attention and let them stop scrolling. And what more than their birthday? Someone's birthday is coming up. They see a post, telling them, "Oh, a little birdie told me that your birthday is coming up. Why not, visit XYZ restaurant and get a free meal, buy one get one free birthday dinner," right, for example. So, just to clarify, you can be targeting persons whose birthday is within the month, and your offer to them that you would present is buy one and get one free birthday dinner. All right. How does that sound so far? Make sense? Hope it does. Now, after you created this offer, and you know who your audience is, birthday people within the month you're running the ad, you can even, fine tune that a little bit more. Now, you want to make sure that your ad is well targeted. All right. It is speaking to, and it's pointing out your audience, right. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your ad is targeting people in the local area, all right, of your restaurant. So you can say, within a 10-mile radius of your restaurant, you want to make sure you're targeting a certain age group. So, for example, you can be targeting females, from the ages of 20 to 40, for example. Now, again, birthday within the month, and you can also be targeting persons whose close friends are those whose birthday is in the next, 0 to 30 days. And you can also target close friends with men whose birthday, or close friends with women whose birthday is within the next 0 to 30 days. All right. Because somebody can be getting this for someone as a gift. All right. So they can be either getting it for themselves, or they can get it for somebody whose birthday is coming up. So as a gift and stuff like that. All right. So with that, you'll have your targeting. Now, for the ad, you want to make sure that the ad creative is attractive, all right, so that it's stopping them from scrolling and giving them enough information to pique their interest. So you want to make sure that your ad headline is very simple and it's stating the offer clearly. The main ad copy, you want that to be relatable to the target audience. And again, it mentions the offer. You want to reinforce that. You want to have an ad image that is birthday related and something that they could find on their best friends, Facebook page. Not so you don't want it to look too businessy or corporatey or anything like that. And the description, you want to state the offer and you want to use language that attract your target audience while giving more information. And for the URL, you want this to be easy to read and it must be a custom domain. Don't use any subdomains or domains of that is not related to your business, right? You want it to be a custom domain, so you want to keep it on point and have your own reputation brand reputation being used. You don't want to use any third parties. And then you want to have that call to action, say like learn more, so that they can know, hey, oh, I'm going to learn more about this offer that I can get for my birthday. All right. Now, once a person clicks on that ad, that's the first conversion. All right. That's the first conversion that you get. And you're getting them to go to now your landing page. And this is part three. Your landing page is where you want to be giving them all the information, and it should reflect what they saw in the ad. All right. So for example, if you use a birthday picture, for your ad, use a birthday background picture for your landing page. Make sure that the information is very minimal that you need from them to get the reward. So for example, just tell them that, hey, this is for a birthday, you know buy one get one free, birthday dinner, and put in your information below to get access. Simple. And just ask like for their first name and their phone number, and they get it, right? And you want to make sure that your landing page is showing scarcity. Now, with the beauty with this offer is that there is scarcity. It is for their birthday within this month. After that, it's one more year. So this is beautiful when it comes to having that scarcity to get them to take that action. All right. Then the next is which is part four, the thank you page. Now, the thank you page is where you want to make sure that you're giving um, information on how to redeem their offer. You want it to be clear, you want them to know, and you want to make sure that you are explaining any other, information on delivery or anything like that, and giving them what you promised right away. All right. So if you're giving them a code, you make sure they can see the code, or you tell them where the code will be sent. If it's on their phone, email, whatever, you want to make sure that you're informing them of how to take the next action, how to actually redeem this offer that they signed up for. All right. And the last part is the follow up. And we spoke about follow up. It's very important. You want to make sure that you are sending messages, making sure that they did get what they are getting, and send those business generating text messages to get them to come back more often and increase retention and stuff like that. And that's it. It's super simple, just setting up those five parts. But what you should see here is that you're not pushing for them to, well, you're pushing for them to come to buy, but you're targeting persons who are of the mindset of celebrating something. They're celebrating another year of being on the face of the earth, alive and well. All right. Why not come and celebrate it with you? All right. So you get them to come in, you get them to, give them that wonderful experience, and then have them, you know, building that relationship with your brand, your restaurant, and coming back again and again for more throughout the year. All right. And you get their birth date, right? So that next year you can retarget. You can say, hey, I remember it's your birthday. Here's a gift from us, and stuff like that. But that is one way how you can do Facebook ads for, get a higher click-through rate, lower the actual cost to really get a new customer, and be able to fill your restaurant with new customers and get them to go through your pipeline to become your best customers who support your business again and again. I hope you enjoy, this episode, and you kind of see that doing Facebook ads don't have to be too daunting, don't have to be like this big risk that you put a lot of money in and get nothing in return. With this, you get it to be immediate, and you also build a database, of all the birthday people in your local area, and you have them so that you're able to really reconnect with them and get them to come to you as their number one place to engage and dine. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for making it. Share this with anyone who you know would benefit from this episode. And thank you so much for making it to another Rebel Creative podcast episode. Delano signing out.